Hey everyone, welcome back to Octave Dev, where we simplify web development for beginners. In this video, we will dive into some of the fundamental HTML elements, like the headings, the paragraphs, links, and images. These elements are the building block of every website. So by the end of this tutorial, we will be able to structure a simple web page using these tags. But before we get started, if you're just joining us for the first time or you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button to get notified of our coming videos. Let's get started. So what are these HTML tags and elements? Now, as we all know, or in the previous lessons I talked about HTML being the hypertext markup language, is the foundation of every website. I said take a look at it as a skeleton of a website. It uses tags to structure content, and these tags come in pairs. There's an opening tag and a closing tag to define different parts of the web page. But now let us explore some essential HTML tags in action, and let's start with the heading tag. Now, the heading tag in HTML helps us to structure a web page by defining titles and subtitles. And this HTML has 6 levels of heading. We have the H1 tag to H6 tag, as you can see on your screen. H1 to H2. So the H1 tag is the largest. HTML has 6 levels of headings from the H1 to H6 tag. You can see it on the screen, the H1 to H6, and we are going to take a quick look at something here. We will look at this. Let's say hello world for the first tag. Then the second element, I want you to take a look at the differences between all these tags. They are what you all use for headings, but to differentiate which heading is this, which heading is this, and that is basically what it's used for. This is H2 heading. This is H2 heading. Why? So the HTML has 6 levels of headings from the H1 to the H6, and the H1 tag is the largest and most important, whilst H6 is the smallest, more or less of a paragraph. Like you will see the boldness and everything, they will differ. So let's take a look at this on the screen. Look at this is the H2 element. Let me save it. This is H3 heading. I hope you are figuring out the differences between them. This is the H4 heading. This is the H5 heading. This is the smallest heading. Very beautiful. So you can see that starting from the H1 to the H6, the H1 is the biggest, while the H6 is the smallest. Fine. So you should know where you will use them in your web page. Now let's come to paragraphs. Paragraphs are created by using the P tag. This P tag, and this helps you to structure your text contents. Maybe you want to create a text on whatever on the web page, you use paragraph for them instead of heading. Okay, let's use this as an example. This is a paragraph. I'm talking about a text paragraph. Content page that is good together. Yeah, let me see that. So let's look at it now. Beautiful. You can see this is a paragraph. It contains text that is good together. Paragraph. So that is that about the paragraph element. Let's talk about links or hyperlinks here. And what's the function of this is just to allow users to navigate between web pages. And how do you do that? You use the A attribute, and then in the A you use the href to attribute special destination of URL. For example, now look at this now. Google now. this is the name of the link that we're about to click. Or you can see when you open a website and you see what we see pricing, meaning that I don't know if you've seen this before, pricing, or you can see support. Yeah, especially on the nav bar. It's not necessarily only on the nav bar, in between context and all those things. So you will see it now. You can see the support. Now when I click this support, where is it going to lead me to? That's the href attribute is telling what it's going to tell us. So if it's going to lead you to an external URL, for example, we have https, let me use www.google.com. So once I click this href, what I'm expecting is that it should redirect me to Google. And let's try it out. Let's try it out. Can you see that it takes me back to Google? Very simple and easy. Now, if you want to redirect, if you want to make this, or all I say, now let's go back to our normal web page. So if you want to route between pages, okay, before that, you can notice that when I click on the support link now, it took me to Google, but not in another page, in the same page, making me abandon the previous page, like the page I'm coming from. Are you getting what I'm trying to say now? So if you don't want that to happen, if you want them to open to a new page for them to access Google, you can add another attribute here called target, and you use blank. This blank shows that okay, it's going to open a new link in a tab. Can we test it out? You will see that it will open it in a different tab where you can still go back to your previous initial tab. I hope this is beautiful. I think I'm enjoying myself in this class. So let me change this name to visit Google in a new tab. Visit Google in a new tab. Now let's talk about images. Now for you to bring up an image on your web page, for you to make your web page more engaging, you will use this image tag for it. And this image tells us, okay, well, this is the source or location of the image. It can be a live URL and it can be you can get it from the local, but I'll teach you from the local. Let's go to Google. Let's search for an image, a lady. Okay, I think I saw one here. A girl in a library reading on phone. Okay, let's choose the. I want to teach you how to get images from Google. Fine. So let's say this. Let's choose this image. Now what you're going to do is that after you let it load finish, because if it doesn't load on time, you're not downloading that spec. Let's copy the image address. You are going to copy the image address or you download. Well, I'll show you the two. Copy the image address, paste it here. Now go back to your own web page and you're going to see the image there. Can you see the image directly from Google? There. This is super easy, very easy. And all we are going to do here now, let's look at other properties that we have there. We have the alt tag, which is going to give it provides alternative text for screen readers when your image fails to load. So it's just what they expect that was supposed to be there. Just give just a simple hint on what is supposed to be there. For example, like this, you can see a girl reading on phone based on the image. So if your image doesn't load, then this text will show up. Exactly, that's just the main function of this text. And also you can so let's do a quick recap. So far we've covered the headings to structure your content. the paragraphs to organize text, links to navigate between pages. You have the basics to start structuring your web pages. So that's oh fuck. Now you have the basics to start structuring your web pages. That is for this lesson. In the next video, we will explore lists and tables in HTML to organize content even better. Subscribe for more web development tutorials. Like and share this video if you found it helpful. Comment below which HTML tag did you find more interesting. See you in the next lesson. Happy coding.